Welcome back to MarcStrong Edits. Today, we're going to take a look at how to import a 3D object sequence into After Effects using Video Copilot's Element 3D plugin. Let's check it out. Alright, so I started off by creating and animating my spider using Blender. Once my spider was complete, I exported the animation as an OBJ sequence. It isn't 100% necessary to create your own 3D objects. There are plenty of websites out there where you can download OBJ models for free. So definitely check that out. I don't have any links to add in the description, but good to know. Now moving into After Effects, we have our footage in the timeline. And with my footage selected, I'm going to choose Animation and select Track in Boris FX Mocha. In the Effects Control panel, clicking the Mocha icon will open Mocha. We'll select the pen tool and draw a mask around the face. And since I'm at the end of the footage, I'll click the Track Backwards button, and it's going to track the face all the way back to the beginning of our footage. Once the track is complete, we'll hit the arrow down button in the upper left hand corner to save our track data, and now we can go ahead and close out of Mocha. Now we'll right click in the timeline and create a new null object. Selecting our footage, we'll click the Track Data dropdown and select Create Track Data and select Layer 1. Change the export option to transform and the export layer to the null object and hit Apply Export. Right-clicking in our timeline, we'll create a new solid and we'll rename this Spider. With the spider layer selected, we'll right-click in the Effects Control panel, select Video Copilot, and choose Element. Element 3D is a paid plugin. If you want to check it out, I'll leave the link in the description. We'll start off by clicking Scene Setup. We'll go to File, Import, 3D Sequence. We'll just select one of our OBJ files and it's going to import the entire sequence after we hit OK. So it's kind of hard to see, but our spider is at the center of our grid here. So we're just going to hit OK. And hitting the Group 1 drop down, we're going to select Particle Look and increase the size. Under the Particle Replicator dropdown, we're going to enable keyframes for the position XY, and under the Rotation dropdown, we're going to enable keyframes for X, Y, and Z. This is going to allow us to animate both the position and the rotation of our spider as we start making him move throughout the scene. But first, we're going to parent our spider layer to the null object. And now that our spider layer is parented to the null object, we can freely animate him throughout the scene, and he's going to follow the actor's face. So we're just going to animate both the position and the rotation, and pretty much just make it match part of the scene. Try to make it look as realistic as possible. But that about wraps up this video. Thanks for checking out this tutorial, guys. If you enjoyed this, let me know by giving it a thumbs up. Let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. If there's any other tutorials you would like for me to make in the future. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.